Hi everyone, welcome back to Stitch and Solo with Libby. My name is Jenny. If you are new here, welcome and thank you for tuning in. If you are a returning viewer, thank you as well, and I appreciate you all being here. So I just need to share how appreciative I am of the fact that Maxine from Naughty by Maxine shouted me out today on her video. I'm kind of fangirling here. I sent Maxine a card just with a little handwritten note for what she's going through, and she didn't share, and I'm not going to share either. Just to let her know that, as well as everybody in her comments, they're thinking of her, and I just wanted her to know that I was thinking for her as well. Had no intentions of her shouting me out or anything of that sort. So it was quite the surprise when I returned home. I'm filming this Monday night. I had to actually go into the office today. So if you follow me at all, when I go into the office, it's an hour and a half drive there and an hour and a half drive back. So I hadn't looked at my phone for, I don't know, it was probably 3 or 4 hours actually, while I was at work and then picking Libby up and driving home. Hadn't looked at my phone because I just don't do that when I'm driving for sure. And I get home and brought everything in the house, and like I'm typical. I grab my phone and I have these messages. I think I had like 6 or 7 comments, I should say, on different videos of mine saying, Maxine sent me, or recommended by Maxine, or, some things like that nature. So what a pleasant surprise that was. And Maxine, if you are watching and tuning into this one, thank you so very much. It was very kind. You did not need to do that, but again, I really, really appreciate it. So welcome to all of you that were referred over to my channel from Maxine. And again, welcome to Stitching Solo with Libby. This video will be posted on Tuesday. And last Tuesday, I did a little video called Take On Tuesday, where I gave the viewers, 3 different options of things that you'd like to maybe see me make in that week. So, and what it came down to was a braided ear warmer, which is from Tony Lipsy from TL Yarn Crafts. It's in her Tunisian crochet handbook that I purchased, and I did make not 1, but I made 2. So I wanted to try one first with just acrylic 4-weight acrylic yarn that was in my stash, and I just had a ball of it in my dresser drawer. So here it is, and I suppose I can put it on for you. So this is made in, I gotta go over my bun here. So this is kind of loose, but here it is. It covers my ears. It's probably not going to be the warmest, but it would be good for the early fall days. So here is my prototype, if you will. I just wanted to try it first and see how it worked, because this was my first time ever really doing something like this in Tunisian. And it's made in four sections, and then you get it to the length that it should be, and then you braid it all together, and then you pick up all the loops and Tunisian crochet it back together, and then sew the 2 ends together. So it was pretty simple, actually. It was fun. So then, and like I said, this was just, I don't even know what kind of yarn. It was just a cake of yarn that I had probably from a marketplace purchase. So then what I did was I made a second one, and I made this I tried making it first out of Loops and Threads Charisma, right? Charisma's the thicker one, yes. And I just thought it looked too bulky. as I was going along. So I frogged that back and put the Loops and Threads Charisma out. And then I pulled out, I have just a random ball, and I know this is Premier Puzzle. So I pulled that out and I made this one out of Premier Puzzle. So it's quite a bit thicker. I think it's going to be warmer, and I will put this one on for you as well over the bun. So this is definitely good for the girlies that wear their hair up most of the time, like me. And it is, I can tell just by putting this first time I put it on. I can tell it's quite a bit warmer. So I do like it. I do. And I probably will wear it. So there it is. There's your vote. There's the winner. So that being said, it is, well, like I said, it is Monday night that I'm shooting or recording this, but tomorrow's Tuesday. So I have some new options for you. I do have to work on my whips. So these are not going to be large projects by any means. I'm going to include the other two from last week as well, but I'm adding two more. So last week I had this dishcloth and pot holder set. So that is going to be an option again. And as I said in last week's video, I was preparing if you chose these wheat stitch pumpkins. I did go and purchase some filling for them. So I do want to, at some point, make pumpkins, but that is one of your options as well. And then I just was pulling these up because it's getting close to, I guess, the Halloween season. And I thought this was really cute. And I will put a picture in, a better picture, because this one's kind of small on here. But this is a ghost dishcloth. I thought that was kind of cute. And that one, it looks like it's out of cotton yarn, which I have plenty of cotton. I'm just looking to see the measurements. Oh, approximate measurements, 7.5 by 9.5 inches. And it looks like it's just going to be a lot of single crochet, two together. So pretty quick, which is good because I do have whips I need to work on this week for sure. And then the last one, just because, because of Libby, I don't think I would do the matching set, but I thought, well, maybe I could make her a cute little bandana. That, for me, I'll let you decide. I guess I've never really worn a bandana on my head, and it would probably be, I don't know, a little, some people would think it'd be a little hokey to have a matching bandana on my head as well as my dog. Actually, well, she's got a bandana on today because I went into town or into work. The days I go to work, she goes to doggy daycare and plays with her friends. And even better today, they also do some grooming there. So Libby is a lab, but Libby hates water. Literally, I'll turn the shower on and she bolts. And she hides. She just does not like water. I don't know. So anyway, when it comes to a bath, I let them give her a bath. It's worth it to me to pay the extra money for them to deal with her, and they have the proper area for it, and then they can deal with all the hair and whatnot. So she did get a bath today, and let me just show. She's laying on the floor, but she's got her little bandana on around her, and she is pooped out. Between playing with friends all day and then having a bath at the end of her day there, she's pooped. She slept all the way home, hour and a half all the way home, and she ate her dinner when we got home, and she has not been moving. This is it. I'm surprised she walked in here and actually laid on this floor besides laying on the couch like she was earlier. So, anywho, those are your 4 options for this upcoming Take on Tuesday. And again, pot holder dishcloth set. This was a free pattern on Yarnspirations website. And we've got, I think, 3 out of the 4 are patterns on Yarnspirations website. We have the ghost dishcloth. And again, I will put a better picture up for you. We have the bandana or the matching bandana sets. And then the Brianna K wheat stitch pumpkins. So those are your options. Again, in the comments, leave me a comment and let me know which one you think I should make for this upcoming week. Just please keep in mind, I do have a lot of whips. Although, when this week's episode of Whips, Wins, and Woes comes out, I am proud to say I have for sure 1 completed. Hopefully 2 will be completed for me to show you. So that's it for today's Take on Tuesday. I appreciate you being here. And you know what I'm going to say. If you haven't already, hit the like button, the subscribe button, share, hype, all the fun YouTube things. And again, I appreciate all you new viewers. I appreciate Maxine's shout out more than I can even put into words. And like I said, I'm giddy about it. She did not have to do that. But again, I appreciate it more than I can say. So that's all I have for you guys for today. Have a good rest of your day, and we will see you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye.